Calling out around the world, are you ready for a brand new heat? Pure evil's here and the time is right for burning in the streets. They're burning in Chicago, down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is evil, pure evil. There'll be evil everywhere. Oh, sorry. Hi, Chili Heads. This is Code Debate, and today I have a very special review for you. And it's from Texas Creek, the latest Pure Evil, the 13 million SHU. So yes, it comes in a thin like this. Now this one is actually a collectible, of course, and it's number one of two. It was, of course, released on November 13th of 2006, 16. So for my friend Claude, kisses from Anne, of course, and to make sure everybody knew this was number one. See what she did with the resin on top of it is she actually made a one. So very lucky because, of course, when she released in December of 2013 the 9.6 million SHU Pure Evil, I was lucky again then to get the number one of that release. So I now have two very special bombs from Pure Evil. Now, of course, this came with some other stuff. Let me show you. So we have the Ghost Fire hot sauce that they make, but this one has been dehydrated and put into powder. So all you need to do is rehydrate it, and you end up with a bottle of sauce. I have a Pure Evil bag from them. Also have a color, and as you can see, those all those little red chili peppers. Okay, on the necklace. Let me wear that there during my my video. Of course, on top of having in there a bottle of the 13 million Scoville Heat Unit Pure Evil, which looks like this here. There's also a small vial of, just a second, capsaicin powder, which is 15 million. It's 95% pure, and it's also sealed in resin because, of course, you know, this is quite some hot stuff. So we got a bottle there, a little powder in here. So that's again a little treat. Now about Pure Evil and Texas Creek. Let me give you a little story. Of course, they've been around for quite a while now. They started in the late 90s, and then they moved to another location. At first, they were doing only salsa, and then they added some sauces, and eventually added the Pure Evil products, which are capsaicin drops. At the time, on their website, of course, you could find their sauces. You don't anymore. Now they only distribute locally. They don't ship them out anymore. But they still, ship out those Pure Evil capsaicin drops. Now, at first, when I first encountered Texas Creek, the only product, the only Pure Evil they had on their website was the 1.5 million. It's a couple of heat unit Pure Evil. So I ordered, and when I received it, posted a picture on the web. So, of course, on Facebook, and a common friend of me and Anne, Steve Chambers. We haven't seen him on the net though for quite a while. Told me at the time, well, hey, you should get the 3 million and the 7.6 million she has hotter, because he knew I liked it hot. Okay. So I contacted Anne. Of course, those were not on their website. So I got in the 3 million and 7.6 million and tried those as well. Then, in December of 2013, she released the 9.6 million SHU Pure Evil, which was the hottest at the time. So, of course, I wanted to do a review, but I did order the can. Then, when it came in, of course, it was sealed in resin, so I couldn't open that in order to do a review of the 9.6. So what I did at the time was a review of the 7.6 million, and that was the very first video review I had ever done. Prior to that, I did reviews of sauces, but they were, written. You had to read them on Facebook on hot sauce. So that goes back to, well, at least December of 2013. And that was my very, very first review on YouTube. The 7.6 million Pure Evil from Texas Creek. Then in January, Anna had sent me an extra bottle of the 9.6 million. So I did then the review of the 9.6 million SHU Pure Evil. Then in March of 2013, I received a very special invoice. It was from Anne again. After seeing me do the reviews of the 7.6 and 9.6, she had come up with a 14 million SHU Pure Evil and wanted someone to review it. And of course, she thought of me. So it came in a much smaller bottle. And it was this one here. Now, look at the crystals in there. Everything is like crystallized, okay? Of course, it's that, well, you can see now it says here, I'll turn it around. So that's 14 million, okay? Now, the problem with that 14 million, there's none anymore, okay? And of course, I ran out of mine. Ate it all. There's no more 14 million. The problem was, of course, crystallization, because at room temperature it would crystallize and go solid in the bottle. You would have to soak it in hot water in order to bring it back to a liquid form and being able to use it. So she stood away from the 14 million and came back now with the 13 million. So as you can see, so 13 million. Look at the air bubble go in there. It's like syrup. Okay, it's very, very thick. So, okay, well, that's a bit of the story behind Pure Evil. Now, I consider this to be possibly the best thing you can use to heat up anything, any recipe, any food, any sauce. You want to heat it up without changing the flavor. That's what you need to use, because it doesn't have an actual flavor. You do taste a little bit of the alcohol that is used to dissolve the crystals, but I mean, with this purity, there's such a tiny amount of alcohol in there that when you add it to your food, it kind of it just evaporates so fast. It doesn't leave any flavor behind itself. So again, we're gonna try this. So let me get. Okay, so when I did the 9.6 and 7.6 million and 14 million, I used 5 drops. So let's do that again. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh boy. That's going to be a treat. That's going to be such a treat. 10 drops, and I know you probably haven't tried it yourself. When you came out with the 14 million, I asked you, did you try it? And you said, no, you were scared. You're probably scared of that one too. So see, I get the smell of the alcohol in there. So, but there's not much. There's not much. That's so thick in the spoon. I can actually move it around. See? It's just, I don't know. Nah, I don't want to risk dropping some, but it's very, very thick. Very thick. It's like syrup. Okay, cheers! Hardly any flavor. Even the alcohol is very, very faint. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. You know, the last time I had something that hot is when I finished at 14 million. Mm. Mm. Oh boy. It's really building here in the front of the mouth. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. This is going to be killer. Oh boy. I think I might even. Oh, shed some tears over this one. I know it's already getting. Eyes are getting pretty liquidy right now. Starting to salivate a lot. A lot. Oh boy. That's going to be a good joyride. I know now. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah. You know, it becomes really hot in the front, and you can feel building its way back. I know it's gonna eventually end up in the throat. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah. But there you go, Anne. Oh boy. Got your tears now. Oh boy. Oh, this is terribly hot. Terribly hot. It's just starting to sink into the throat. Oh boy. More tears. Oh boy. Oh boy. That burn is so intense. Oh man. Oh, oh that's so intense. So intense. It's incredible. It's not the truth. How do you avoid taking such a beating? Oh boy. You know, I've had some terribly hot peppers, but nothing like this. Oh my God. Oh boy. Not recommended. Not recommended. Use it to crank up a sauce. Use it to crank up recipes and food. But to use it directly like that, it's just out of this world. Out of this world. It's crazy. The burn is so intense. On the lips, on the tongue, the palate, and then in the throat, the uvula. Oh man, it's all over. Oh God. Oh. At least the eyes now are not making any more tears. Still salivating a lot, but I can feel it has started, going down a bit, a bit, a bit. My God. Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna survive. Oh boy. Really made me feel like dancing. It's still so hot. Sorry. Whew. Yeah. Hair's coming down. Oh. But it's still so intense. Oh boy. It's gonna carry on for quite a while. Oh man. That Anne, she does crazy stuff. Oh. Mm. Yeah, and this is crazy stuff. Crazy. And one thing I love about her products is the fact that, you get such an intense burn in the mouth, okay? The truth. You can feel the heat in the stomach, but it's not discomfort. It's only heat. Uh, and it doesn't taste bad like, all of those extracts out there. It doesn't taste bad at all. There's no bitter aftertaste or anything to it. It's so pure. Pure evil. Man, that's great. It's great stuff. Great, 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 great stuff. Oh, you want to crank up something? You want to heat up something? The only other product I've ever encountered that would bring heat without really changing the flavor was the Voodoo Child Venoms. These guys do have a way of extracting heat from the peppers that doesn't make it taste shitty. And though of course they don't go up to 13 million such as this, or even 9.6. They're in the lower millions, but again, that is better stuff than any extract you can use. I'm still salivating a lot. Wow. So, oh man. Whew. Yeah, it's come down now. Yeah, it's come down. I know it's going to go one for a while again, before it completely fades off. I don't know, maybe an hour, maybe more. Who knows? I'll know, once that video is done. But definitely great stuff from Anne. Now that 13 million, wow, it's really, really, really a joyride. My lips are still burning so bad. So, Anne, thanks again for creating such, uh, heavy duty products for childheads such as me. I know we're not that many out there that can stand that kind of heat, but there's a lot of people that want to crank up their food, want to crank up their sauce. They don't know what to use, and using extract gives it a bad flavor. People, now you know what to use. It's called Pure Evil, and it's available at Texas Creek. So you'll find the address of their page in the text underneath this video. So thanks again, Anne. It was a pleasure to shed some tears for you once more. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, you take care and bye-bye.